morning. We are in St. Thomas this morning, day 5 of Icon of the Seas. And we have no plans today. So, we have plans, but we have no scheduled plans. I want to go to Mountaintop for a banana daiquiri. And first thing this morning, we're going to try to get to Magen's Bay before everybody else. First, though, we're going to go have some breakfast, get a little energy drink, and then get off the ship. We'll see you out in St. Thomas.
Life is this. I like this.
So Magen's Bay is absolutely gorgeous. It's located on the north side of St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. This beach stretches nearly a mile long and it has soft white sand, and the water is relatively calm. It's nestled between two peninsulas, Peterbourg to the east and Tropico Point to the west, which naturally shelter the bay to keep the waves kind of mellow. That's why it's perfect for swimming and paddleboarding. The beach was gifted to the public in the 1940s, and now it's managed by the Magen's Bay Authority, which keeps it clean and safe. It's a great place to come and snorkel. You'll see plenty of sea turtles and fish and stingrays. While it was overcast for most of the time we were there, we still had a blast.
This is really more of a test, but we did make it down to Magen's Bay. It's very windy, so I can't tell if my voice is going to come through on this or not. I'm disappointed. I made it to Magen's Bay. I forgot our snorkels. Our whole point of being down here was to try to see some sea turtles, but I forgot the snorkels. So waters are a little rough today. Getting down here, it is not the most convenient. I wish I had done a little more research on these dollar taxis, because the port has everything locked down and under control. So we have $15 per person per stop for taxis to get down here, or to get anywhere. They drop you off, and then when they pick you up, it's $15 more. Then you get to sit and wait for them to fill up the entire van before they take you anywhere. And then you get to Magen's Bay and have to pay $7 per person to get in here, which I was aware of that fee, but I kind of thought that fee might be in with the taxi fee, since the taxi was so stinking expensive, but it was not. So just a few tips. We're going to try the safari taxis this afternoon and see if we can catch one of those to get to Mountaintop. Yeah, woo! And go to Mountaintop from there. So we'll let you know how that goes later. All right, y'all. St. Thomas has been a flop, a big flop. So we find out that the only transportation really on the island is taxis. I thought there were other transportation options, like the dollar taxi or the open bus safari taxis. However, they don't come to these places, even though online it said that they do come to these places. So that was interesting to me to find out when we get here. There's one taxi service, and they are pretty much a monopoly. So they don't treat you well. They When I asked about the safari taxi, they acted like I was an idiot, which I am. I'm a tourist. I get that. But everything's just been kind of a madhouse. It's been an adventure, is what I like to call it. And we're just kind of going with the flow because we're on vacation and it's fine. So now we're going to try, redo our plans. We're not going to get to go to Mountaintop today, which is sad. But we're going to try to get a taxi downtown. Anyway, Magen's Bay still is beautiful, though. And it's still been a lot of laughing because of just how unbelievable everything has been, as far as everything's gone wrong for us today. Still smile. It's still an adventure. It's still an amazing vacation. So we'll see you back either downtown or on the ship. So leaving Magen's Bay was emotional. This experience wasn't the best, but we've had some incredible experiences here with the beautiful turquoise water.
We love Magen's Bay. I love St. Thomas. It's a beautiful port.
So we climbed into the shuttle. The ride down was basically a scenic thrill ride. Tight curves, steep drops.
Yeah, but the views are amazing.
Then boom, you're in Charlotte a Mule. Is that how you say that?
Amelie?
Huh, I don't know. Bright buildings, open air shops, and just enough chaos to keep it spicy.
So we did the whole tourist shuffle thing. Bought a magnet, maybe a t-shirt that we'll never wear, and then the walk.
We were refusing to take a shuttle, which we later possibly regretted. I don't know if I regretted it or not. In about a 2-mile long walk. But when that ship came into view,
it's time to get on that ship.
All right.
Haven't even had anything to drink.
No drinks. I do want some water really bad. We made it back to the ship. We ended up walking from downtown to the ship, which is almost 2 miles. But I'm being stubborn because of the whole taxi situation here. I was not getting on another taxi. This was very disturbing. I'm not going to let it put a bad taste in my mouth for St. Thomas in general. Next time I'll be more prepared, but I hated everything about the taxi situation here in St. Thomas. I highly recommend getting an excursion or renting a car ahead of time because this was not my favorite at all.
Yeah, didn't enjoy that. It's set up where that's the only option. Is for most people you just say, oh, okay, well we'll catch a shuttle and we'll go from there. But it's so expensive, and it's the only thing you can do from this point right here is you have to take a taxi. And so they own it, they run it, and you have to pay what it is. And they treat you
like dirt.
Yeah, it's not a customer service environment, and so it's just they load you up like your cattle and push you along your way. I don't like that.
Nope. But what I do like is the fact that we're back to the ship. We're going to go sit by the pool, get something to eat, get something to drink, and have an amazing rest of the day.
Yep.
See you on the ship.
See ya.
Okay, so we've sailed away from St. Thomas, and we found the most perfect pool that I just showed you to sail away in, but now it's kind of chilly. So we're going to head over here to the little hot tub and have a good time for a little bit before it's time to go get ready for dinner.
Well, because you've gotten into the wrong business.
I'm lame.
That's the problem. I'm telling you. Hear me now, believe me later. Get out of here and see.
Well, then what do I do?
OnlyFans.
Can I do like
Let's see them feet.
Here's a little song I wrote, something about a boat.
No.
Some dinners just stay with you. You share stories, laughter, and incredible food with friends. Shout out to Rebecca for being an incredible server and treating us like family. We've been on many Royal Caribbean cruises, but never managed to make it to the Quest. Wow. This game gets wild. One host, hundreds of players broken up into teams. This game is adults only, has teams scrambling, dancing, charming, and even begging for victory.
By the way, it did get a little risque near the end, but it was all in good cruise fun. Final score? Who cares? We left with laughs, bragging rights, and one epic team selfie.
One of my favorite parts about cruising is ending the night with some of the best pizza at sea. Sorrento's is open late, making it the perfect nightcap for a very, very fun-filled day at sea.
Mom, look. What? Look at them. What the hell?
Remember, a life without adventure is a life with adventure is a life well lived. So I think
that I'm gonna get sick by going in circles. I'm pretty sure I did that too fast, so let's slow it down. No, I'm done.